All right, welcome once again to another evening of wonderful chat. And yes, Pita, I agree with you. Double parking causes a lot of problems, and don't they? There is no one to enforce the law over there. Avoid the double parking, check up on facilities. Just one sec, okay? I was just having a little juice. I wanted to finish it. So don't they have anybody coming to check up on the parking and enforce, parking, give them a parking ticket, things like that? Okay. But parking, okay, supposing they park at the side of the road and they are not blocking the traffic, I guess it's okay. But double parking, that should not happen. They should be, getting a ticket or something like that for double parking. Surveillance, yes, but that also will be a costly affair, like, to set up a video and someone to be checking up on that video. Like this, they can just employ people. It'll be employment for people also. So employ people like parking attendants to just go around and check now and then periodically, not on a regular routine, just to go and check and see. So that way they can stop all these double parkings that are taking place. Okay. Do you remember my thumbnail? My thumbnail. Do you remember the parking for my thumbnail? Hello, Iya. Thank you for dropping by. Busy in the kitchen, you're cooking. All right. Iya, keep a plate, extra plate ready. I'm coming. Which rainbow? My sister wanted to know where is the link. I sent it to her. It's okay. Yeah, finish your work and then you can come back. If we are still on the live stream, you can come back. Has have you and Pita got in touch with each other off the live stream? Oh, yes, post. I just came back. There is no dinner for me because I did not have time to prepare. And I did not even complete my work today because uh, I forgot to take my passport, and I forgot to take I had made the copies I needed for my passport. I forgot to take that. I should have checked. I just presumed it was in the bag because last I took it to the hospital. I presumed it was in the bag, but it's only later on I remembered that I was on live stream and I said, wait, let me take the file. I have the file here. And so that is why I just left the file back again. I forgot about that. I took out the file to check to show the receipt on my live stream, and I forgot all about that. So what happened was it was in my mind. Last I used it in hospital, so it's in my bag, my backpack. But when I went there, it was not there. Then I remember I was trying to think what happened. Then I said, oh yes, that day from the hospital, I took out the copies that I needed from my passport, but I kept it in that file, and I kept my passport in the file, and I had left that file at home. Sure. So I never completed that work. Also wasn't complete. Then when I came home, I had to wash up all the things. You know, even from last night, things were lying there. And breakfast thing, I had to wash up all that. I cooked yesterday, so I had to wash. And I then washed the bowls of the cats. And finally, gave them their food. They eat a kind of a meat, and they look forward to it. They relish it. So, feed them. And I just about had time to come on the live stream. Yes, Pita, I understand. I understand. I know it's too soon. You get well first. You get well first. There is no hurry. You get well first. That's the main thing. Health is wealth. You don't have health, you cannot do anything. Correct? So you get well soon. Even on my chat, if you're feeling tired, you want to take a break, take a break. No problem. So if you want to take a break, you can take a break also. No problem. Okay. Alex is on vacation. She went to Pangasinan, so she's enjoying Pangasinan. That's her hometown, and I don't know if she's going anywhere else or how long she will be going. So yeah, she's on holiday vacation, so she must be busy with her own work, whatever it is. She has family back home there. She has farms and all that, something like that there. She did put. I saw one video of hers, day two, no, day one, then day two, and I saw a video of feeding my pet, and it was a kid, a goat kid. So they were feeding the a man was feeding the goat, and she must have been filming the video. Or she had live stream earlier. Yeah, she's been doing, I think, a lot of live stream in Pangasinan. She said it's very beautiful countryside. Yeah, I don't understand. Do you have extra fan? I don't know what you mean. Do you have extra phone? Do I have extra phone and make another extra account and support, and it can play your playlist to help grow your WhatsApp? Uh, I have a laptop and I have a phone. I have a laptop. I have a phone. Uh, so you mean just make a YouTube account? Don't use it, but just make a YouTube account so I can play. I'll have to use a different email, right? I'll have to use a different email. Yeah, good idea. Okay, that's a very good idea. I will do that. I will create another account on my phone, because at the moment my phone is having the same account as my laptop. Because sometime I am replying, sometime I am replying, then I reply, yeah, but what you told me is a good idea. I have I have some other accounts, so when I am on live, I will switch. Good idea, Ia. When I'm live, I will switch to on my phone, I will switch to another account. Good idea. Instead of wasting my time, just 1 minute. Uh, because on my phone, when I reply to somebody, then I reply from the Burton channel. So on my phone also is Burton channel. So let me switch the account on my phone. Uh, oh my god. Let me go to YouTube or what? I don't know. Mm, the thing is, they are all connected to the same account, that's the problem. Uh, Let me just. I went somewhere else, but I can't log into the video into my live stream, so I'll try that some other time. But thank you, Ia. Thank you, Ia. I will do that. I will do that next time, or I'll just create something new with a new email. Okay, I'll have to search that some other time. Okay, I'll. Okay, I managed to log in. Let us see how it works. Okay. I don't know what it will show. Let me see in participants. It is not showing my channel. Okay. Let's see. I can sort that out later on. My WhatsApp, yeah, my WhatsApp has been growing up. It's going up nicely. Uh, you know, but it's now just 400 and 400 and what was it last I saw? 420 or something like that. Still a long way for 4,000 watch hours. And in the month of May, beginning of May, I will complete 1 year on Facebook. So by beginning of May, I will not be able to get 4,000 watch hours. Ia, tell me what you are saying. Like I have my account, right? My YouTube account. On my phone, I have the same email. So if I open YouTube and I play my live stream while it is going on, if I play my live stream, will it show as two people watching or one person watching? Because the account on my phone is the same as the account on my laptop. So while I'm doing over here, if I log on to my phone and I play, it is from my account only. So will that show as two people watching or one person watching? Because like in participants, I only find you and Pita. So I don't find myself. Like I am on my phone. I don't know why it's not. Yeah. So I am on my phone, but it is not showing. It is only showing Iya and Pita. So let's see. I will try something, or I will create a new account, and I can play my videos on the new account, and I can, when I'm doing live stream, also I can uh, put my phone onto another account. So I will try that. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. You're right. I on my video channel I have playlist. I sent my sister the link, but she hasn't come on. I wonder why. So what is it like if I have if I have two phones, but both phones have the same account? Will it show two people watching or one person watching? If I have two phones, a laptop and a phone, but both are having the same account, and like I'm playing the video on my phone. So will it show as two people or one person? Yes, I tell my sister also, I tell her, just keep it playing, just play it anytime you're busy, you're cooking, but just play a live stream video because they are longer than normal videos. So I always tell her, yes, if it's same account, it's considered just one person watching. That's right. So I will take your suggestion. I will create a new account with a different email. I'll do that. I'll create a new account with a different email and I will log in from there and I'll keep playing from my playlist, I will keep playing my live streams because my live streams are longer than any video of mine also. So, yeah, that's a good idea because I have so many live streams now. This is my 22nd live stream. Thank you, Ia, for that suggestion. Thank you. Uh, I have a third phone. I have another phone. I have two phones, but that other phone I'm having problem even to log in. With that phone. It's very old. It's a very old Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. Very old phone, and I could not download many apps on that, so I had to buy this new phone. I bought this new phone last year because I couldn't download apps, bank apps. I couldn't download on the other phone. So I bought this new phone. So I can still on that other phone I cannot open and log in. So if I sometime it opens and logs, sometime it doesn't. So if I do that, I can open on that phone a separate one and I can play a separate account. So thanks, Ia. That's a good suggestion because right now my laptop and my phone has the same account, so it will show same person playing. Even Pita said the same thing. Pita has a laptop and two phones. So Pita, what you should do on one of your phones, which you don't use very often, a phone that is not really used very often, create a new account. Create a new account from a new email. Create an account from a new email, and then you can play my playlist and you can also keep my live stream on the other phone. So it will give like two people showing two people. Okay, I'll check with Magenda about that. But even Pita said she noticed that if she is playing the same thing on two different phones, it is not showing extra watch hours or it's not like showing extra. It's like name is coming only once because it is same account. So I think you are right. You're right. You're right in that because it's the same account, right? But if someone logs in with a different account, like I got another account, uh, learning English. Okay, like learning English. I got another account, learning English, but I created that on the same email. That's the problem. I created it with the same email. So I'll see if I can change that the email for that account. If I can change the email for that account, then it would be good because I don't really use that often. So I'll try to see if I can change the email for that account. Then I can use that for my playlist to play it over again. And it's a separate account. So I will try that. Thanks, Ia. Good idea. And Pita, since you also watch my backlog so much, see if one of the phones, you're not using it much. So see in that phone if you can change the account instead of keeping same account, change the account. Yes, Pita, right. So just see if you think it is possible, otherwise let it be. But if you think it is possible, because you are using the other phone sometimes to play, so check and see if you can change. And I am also going to see if I can change, like, uh, see, I have this phone, Samsung A13, and I have this phone, Samsung Galaxy X S6 Edge. But I cannot log in, I cannot open it, and even if I charge it, maybe now it needs charging. Pita, you will remember this phone. What a problem we had to find a casing for it. And this casing also is breaking. This is the second one. See, can you see? This is also broken. But I still just keep it. I keep it. Yes, Pita can play my playlist, but if she plays it from a different phone, it's the same account. If she plays it from a different phone, it's the same account. So it won't show as two people, it shows the same person. Okay, you'll be making blogs, so you need the same account, right, Pita? That's okay, don't worry. I will see how I can. I will see how I must take my phone and find out. I'll take my phone and I'll find out from somebody uh, what's the problem with it, why I cannot open it, So I will check with someone, and I can make use of this phone, logging in, open a new account, and then log in and play. Yes, I'll do that. I'll get a lot of watch hours. I just try to bring another charger, and I'll keep my other phone charged. I'll try and see if I can open it. I will charge the smaller phone, and I'll see how I can. Okay, I will charge this other phone, and later on I will check when the phone charges if I can open it. Okay, so that's done. Another good deed for today. Thank you. Yeah, I will look into that. But I don't think you need. I don't think you need. I don't think you need any extra. You don't need to have a YouTube account, right? Or I think when you go to, or YouTube just automatically creates some kind of account for you. I think it only shows sometime user. It comes as user at user. That's all. Yes, Pita, where all we roamed to find the casing, and then finally we found it at one shop, and I bought two. So the first one I used and it's gone, and now the second one also is like going, but I don't use that phone much. I don't. I used to use that phone for my Sudoku, but then I downloaded another Sudoku on my other phone, the new one. So I'm playing Sudoku on that. Hello, sister. How are you? Good to see you on. I am doing good, sister. I am doing good. Okay, bingo and flower show. The flower show must have been wonderful, right? So, oh, Empress Garden. Yes, Empress Garden, very nice place. I wonder whether they have done it up. I wonder if they have done it up any better than what it used to be. Oh, poor exhibition. Sad. How was bingo? Did you win anything in bingo? ₹50, nothing much. You can't get anything much for ₹50. But that one number is called the elusive number, right? That one number is the elusive number. So, so sad that the flower show was not a good one. What is it like? Don't worry, Ia. Take your time. You have other work, you have other commitment. If we are still on the live stream, you can always come back. If you're free, you can always come back. But thank you. You were there for morning also. You were there now. Thank you, Ia. Don't worry. And we'll just connect. And don't forget to send me an email, Ia, when you are free. Send me an email on theburtonchannel@gmail.com. It's on my description in every video. Send me an email. Send me your messenger. Send me what is your messenger and ID, and I will send you a message on Messenger. Oh, Beryl is sick. So sad. What happened with Evelyn? I know you keep. Some are not lucky, right? You can be waiting till the end for that one number, and others will win. Yes, because if there are more on my live stream and there are more, and even if they interact for a short time, if they are here continuously, it is very good for my channel. Because when there are just two or three, like I get good hours. So now yesterday I think you went off after some time, and Pita was on my channel for the full 2 hours, so I got her full 2 hours. And for you, like, I had about some 20 minutes. So the more like you are on, the longer on the watch hours, whenever possible. And if not possible, then you can always just keep the live stream playing. Play the live stream when you replay any of the live stream, it will be good. So I've got a long, see the longer videos. So every day, if you keep playing a few of my live stream videos, sister, just leave it on. You can carry on with your cooking, you can do your other work, and leave the live stream on. It will help towards the watch hours. Somebody told me I can start monetizing at 3,000 watch hours, but it seems you have limited monetizing. To have the full monetizing, you must have the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to get the all the full monetizing values. So I need to work towards 4,000 watch hours. I am 850 subscribers, so I need just 150 subscribers more. So that's good, 150 subscribers. But watch hours I need a lot, and I am finishing my 1 year in the month, in say by end of April, first week of May. I'm finishing my 1 year. So I don't know if I can achieve it. I've got only about 420 watch hours. I need 4,000. You know something? I also keep playing my videos every day. Believe me, every day I keep my video on and I keep it on loop. Like now, while I'm doing live stream, I'm keeping my other videos on loop. Yes, yeah, that's another thing also, yeah, I am doing. I am keeping all my live stream videos on at the same time, and I am keeping them on loop. So I am playing all my live videos every day. They are playing. Morning when I get up, I make sure, because when my laptop goes off, the live stream also goes off. So every morning when I get up, this morning I was busy. I forgot. I came on live stream, so I forgot to switch on my videos. But now I came, and before I switched on my live stream, I switched on all my videos. So on this live stream, if I'm for 1 hour, 2 hours, or whatever it is, then my videos also are playing for 1 hour or 2 hours. All my live stream videos are also playing. So I keep it on. Pita, you could do that also, Pita, if it's okay with you. Like you can be on the live stream or on one window you open for my live stream, and you can open two or three other videos, and you can keep playing my live stream, mute it, and please keep playing my other live stream while you're listening to me and interacting with me on one window. On your laptop, you can open another window, two windows, three windows, and in each of them, you can keep one of my live stream videos playing while you're interacting with me. So I will get those hours also. If it's possible for you to do that, you know, on the same laptop, use the laptop because you can open multiple videos on the laptop, right? And mute all the others. Only keep this main one open for communication. My sister doesn't have a laptop, so she cannot do that. She only has a phone. Phone is difficult. You cannot open multiple screens and keep it running. But you can do that on the video. I do that. I do that. Like at the moment, I have got one. No, that is another one. Let me just check. I have about I have about uh, 12. I have 12 live stream videos playing, on another tab. I opened another tab, and on that tab I have kept 12 videos running, 12 live stream videos running while I'm on this live stream. I opened a separate window, and in that window I have got 12 tabs open, and my live streams are playing in those 12 tabs. I've got 12 different live streams playing. I think that is what is helping me to get more watch hours. Yesterday, I got about 18 watch hours, altogether 18 watch hours. My live stream was just about 2 hours 20 minutes for yesterday evening. It was just 2 hours 20 minutes. So today I will see how much it updated for yesterday evening and this morning. Yesterday evening and this morning. This morning I had about 9 hours. That was nice, 9 hours. On the way to the mall, I was just thinking, I was stopping it after 2 hours. Then suddenly, ER came on, and then I was thinking of stopping afterwards. But then the conversation became very interesting. And I think I finished up 3.5 hours. The video was on. So, I got nine watch hours I got. So that was good, So let's say nine I got from that. And then I got nine from that, and I got 2 hours 20 minutes from yesterday evening's live stream. So that's about say 9, 10, 11. So say about 12 hours. Let's count it like roughly 11 to 12 hours. So later on, I will check and see, counting from my other. No, shots are not counted. Shots are not counted. For shots, only views are counted. For shots, only views are counted. You see, Pita, yesterday's shot did so well, and today's shot something similar, isn't it? Something similar, but not picked up. It's not even reached many people. Like when it was showing 15 views, I went to see how many people it reached. It had reached only 32 people. It had reached 32 people, of which 15 viewed it. So it has not reached many people. I changed the caption. I think the thumbnail is good. I think it's a good thumbnail. because I've included yesterday's video as a PIP. So I think the thumbnail is good, but the caption, I don't know. Maybe the caption, I changed the caption, but it had not picked up much. It was 8 and it went to 15. So see, yesterday's video picked up so well on the same subject, but today's video did not pick up. Yesterday's video touched 1567. 1567. I think now it is stopped. No more. 1567. Okay, sister. Thank you for sending Evelyn the link. I hope she comes on, and I hope she subscribes as well. Yes, sister, what Pita is saying is correct. You don't have to copy and paste the link. Just click on share. Click on share, and then you can go to everybody you have on WhatsApp and just click. It will download onto theirs. You don't have to do copy and paste. Just click on share. Correct what Pita said. Just click on share, and then click on share, then go to WhatsApp. It'll come say WhatsApp. Click on WhatsApp, click on Messenger, click on Facebook. Facebook, you can share it as a post. So it'll go to all your friends. If you share it just as a post, it will go to all those on your Facebook. They will open to check the post, and then they will see, my live stream there, or they will see my video there. So, just keep posting general. You see, I post it on my Facebook, right? Every time a video, whether I do a video or a short or a live stream, first thing I do, I post it on social media. So I post it on Facebook, and I post it on LinkedIn. I even post it on LinkedIn. I don't post it on anything else, because if many of them, they just comment on that post. Even sometimes people comment on the Facebook, they just put a comment, but I know they have not looked into my video. It's only you few, like if I see a comment from Pita, but I know Pita also watches my video. But some people, they just put a comment. They don't click on the video to go and check the video, because if they click on the video, it will take them straight to the YouTube. But I think they just make a comment, like it's only the few people who are friends with me. I know that they are watching my video, because they also comment on my video, right? Thanks, Pita. Yes, if you use your laptop, you can open like 3, 4 tabs, 5 tabs you can open, and you can play different videos. All at the same time. You can play different videos. So the time you're on my live stream, you can be playing. Even if you're doing some work on the laptop, in the other tabs you can keep it playing and mute it and keep it playing, and you can carry on with your work on the laptop. On whatever screen you are doing, you can carry on the work, because you can hear me, right? And then you can always, if you hear something and you like to comment or check and see what somebody else has written, then you can always just go comment and go back to your work, I also do that. If I keep some mute somebody's live stream, if I'm doing a video editing or something, and I need sound. If I need sound for my video, then I mute the other person's this. I cannot hear also what that person is saying. But if I'm just putting a content together, making a video out of it, and just doing other things without sound, I'm just like putting in wordings and typing that out. I can keep the sound. I can keep the audio of somebody else's video playing, and I can keep hearing. So if sometime I hear something, I feel, oh yes, I can comment on this, then I can go and comment, so yes, that is what I'm doing. So you can keep 3 or 4 tabs open, and in each tab you can be playing one of my live streams. So thank you for doing that, Pita. Thank you. You're killing like many birds with one stone. Not two birds, many birds with one stone. So coming to my theme for today again, Emily, you want to share anything about what you think about parking? I don't know if you saw, like in my thumbnail, I don't know, sister, if you saw that kind of parking. Oh, yes, yes, you were with me because Cecil took us and then he used your money to buy the to buy the train tickets, right? To buy the pass for the train tickets. Yes, you were there. So you saw that kind of parking, right? Which is in my thumbnail. I also have a video of that. Many of you have seen that video. And then the other kind of parking they have is like an elevator parking, elevator. So like, and it's something like what this is, but that is outside, like a big kind of a stack, like, stack. So you you come into your, you enter, you can drive in and enter into your one level of parking, and then that will go higher, and then the next one empty will come and somebody else will park and that will go higher, and you can see all the cars, all the cars stacked up one on top of the other. You can see it, like, you can see it, all the cars stacked one on top of the other. So when you come back, whichever is your car, so you bring the elevator, like you bring that down to your level, and then you can access your car and bring it out, like, so they have that kind of parking also. And then you have the usual parking, get into a parking lot, and a usual parking you have. And in some places they have the paid parking, right? So they normally have a machine for the payment, or you get a ticket and on the way out you make a payment, and then the gate will open. Some places would have it manned, so somebody will be there to collect the money. So that is another kind of parking that they have. And some places, even in Japan, some places there were free parking. Like sister, the KGS school. You went with Cecil, right? So there was free parking there, and then he walks down to the school, right? And he took you to that one restaurant, fish, I think. We never ever had a chance because of time constraints. We never had a chance to go to eat at that restaurant. So yeah, see, I got myself on the other phone. I'm listening on this other phone, but it's the same account, so it's not showing me as, being a participant. And I've got another phone which I'm charging. I'm charging another phone, the old phone, but it's not coming on. See, it's not coming on. Though it's charging, it's not coming on. Something is wrong with this button here at the side. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So sometimes it works and then it shows. Stephen Bennett, nice of you to come in again, Stephen. Wonderful. Thank you so much. How was your work? You're off today. You're off for 6 days. Yes, you're off for 6 days. So, Stephen, my theme for this evening is parking. What are like the parking? What are the parking? What kind of parking do you have there? And uh, what kind of any parking woes or problems of parking that is there? You can share something about that with us, about parking there. The thumbnail shows a particular way of parking. I don't know if you can understand what kind of parking that is in the thumbnail, or have you ever seen that kind of parking that I have put in the thumbnail? So you can comment something about that. Then I will explain to you again. I've already explained, but I'll explain again about my thumbnail. Hope Martha is doing well. Hope Martha is continuing to do well, Stephen. Just keep remembering Martha and Stephen Bennett in your prayers. Remember Martha in your prayers. Pray she gets well soon and recovers and gets back to normalcy. Steven, if you ever want to communicate with me separately, like, if you ever want to, uh, do write to my email. My email is written on my all my channel descriptions and my video descriptions. All of them have my email address. So if you ever want to communicate anything extra, have a communication outside YouTube, you're free. You're free to welcome to write to me on my email, and then from the email we can go on to WhatsApp or Messenger or something like that. Okay, so if you feel like you want to have an extra conversation, I'm okay with that. Yes, a turntable, like a turntable. So you know what it is. I have a video of that. Okay, I have a video of that. This is in Japan. This is in Japan. So you drive straight down and you get onto this turntable, like you get on there, then you come out. You come no, you are inside there. Then this table turns and the garage door opens, the table turns and the car turns, then you drive forward into the shed. Okay, you drive forward into the shed. So I think the turntable aligns it like for you to drive where it is required. So you drive over there, and it's like a building. This is like a building. So you drive inside, and you park it. Then the attendant goes and sees to some whatever it is, and then he gets a ticket. You come out of the car, and he will do some adjustments, and then he will take out a ticket, and he will give you the ticket, and you come away. Then that goes up, like, and the doors close, and that goes up. And then when another car comes again, the same thing is repeated, so if you see a video, you will see my brother going in and parking, and you will see somebody else coming as well. So I try to capture both of that, like, the process. And very interesting, I've never seen that before. Then I mentioned a little earlier, they also have stacked parking, like an elevator, same thing like the building, but this is not in a building. It's not housed in a building. It is out like in an open space, and you can see all the cars. You can see all the cars at the different level. You can see all the cars that are parked over there. So you just come to the elevator, like it's all open like a cage something. So it just opens the door, and you can drive in, and then you come out, lock your car, come out, and then the attendant will take, or maybe it's self automatic, sometimes it will take the car up. Then somebody else will come and park. And when you want it, you know which level you parked on, so press for that level 3, something like that will come down. Then you get into your car, come out, pay whatever it is, and you can come out. So they have that. This is a stack parking, but in a building. It's housed in a building, but there is stack parking, same similar type stacked parking, sorry, similar stacked parking, but it is outside in the open. It's outside in the open. And then you have all your regular kind of parking. And few places in Japan are very lucky that they don't have any parking fees. There is few places where you can just go and park. So that was very interesting, to see. this particular turntable like parking. Very nice. Something new, no? Something new. See, my phone is charging, but it's not coming on. It's been charging for a while, but it's not coming on. I think something is wrong with this button, the on button. Something is wrong. Sometimes I keep toggling it, I keep moving it, pinching it. I remove the case. I've removed the case. So I try, playing with this, and then maybe I loosen it or something, and then it works. I must take this to the mall when I go next time. I must take it and ask them to check and see what's wrong. I can use it, at least I can use it wherever there is Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi at home, so I can, I can use it. Okay. I think that is good because it's easier to come out, right? It's easier to come out. No accidents, no scraping and things like that. But if you have to reverse out of a parking, then it can be a problem. It can be a problem when you're reversing out of a parking. So I think that is a good system, Stephen. Everybody reverses and parks, because when you're reversing and parking, you know uh, you can be level and you can kind of adjust, and you can come in, like, but if you just drive in and then you have to come out, and then you have to it's difficult to navigate, coming out of a parking from backing out of a parking, it's difficult for navigation. So I understand that part of it. That's a good thing to do. Whenever I go to any kind of parking space where it's a big parking space, um, and what I do is I don't enter and park. I enter and then go to the front parking. You know, I may enter from the back there and then I'll go into the front parking. So it's easier for me to just come out. And if there is no parking like that, then I have no alternative, but I go in, but I make sure that can I come out and reverse? Can I come out and reverse? If there is no one behind me, then I would reverse and park. I would reverse and park if there's nobody. But sometimes, there's a queue and you don't want to hold them up. Then I just get inside. I just get inside. But if there is a parking like on the left hand side, right hand side, and one kind of a driveway in the middle, then I think it makes sense to back and park in, to reverse and park. I think it makes sense. So yes, that is a good way of parking as well. If there's just one road and parking on either side, so you reverse and park. That is good. That's a good thing. Makes it easier for everybody to come out, and so you're not banging or scratching someone's car, and not creating an accident either. What about parking out on the streets? Parking meters? And do they have parking meters like everywhere? And what about countryside? In cities and towns, they would have parking meters, I guess, on the main streets and things like that. What about in the countryside? The countryside cities, and the small market areas and all, would they have parking meters there, or is it free parking, or what is the parking like there? And I don't know. Would it be the same rule for parking in like every state, or each state would have a kind of some different rule? Because you have also covered a lot of the moving around in the states, right? You have moved from coast to coast in the states in your younger days, so maybe you could share something about that. There was one time. Yes, in Canada also they do have even days and odd days. They have even days and odd days. So in some areas, not everywhere, some areas, on even days you park on this side of the road, on odd days you park on the other side of the road. So I know in some countries also they have that, even days and odd days, parking on one side of the road on even days, another side of the road on odd days. Another thing that they have, when you are parking, you have to park in the direction of the traffic. Some people try to race and some people go and then they find they are parking in the opposite direction of the traffic. No, they are very strict about that also, and I know a couple of other countries where they are strict about that. You have to park in the direction of the traffic. You have to park only in that direction. So yes, that is also another way of parking that I have seen. So even days and odd days on different streets, side of the streets, and always parking has to be in the direction of the flow of traffic. If you have parked, by chance you have parked and you're facing the opposite direction, you'll get a ticket. Okay, so only some towns, some smaller towns have parking meters. So that means then parking is free. So that is good. That's good. Or they must be just having certain designated places for parking, right? They may be having designated places for parking. It's like if you go to downtown Toronto. Downtown Toronto is very, very crowded. It's a huge concrete jungle. It's a huge concrete jungle. Downtown Toronto is a huge concrete jungle. So basically, there is always parking, stacked parking in the buildings. They have parking areas in the buildings and all that. They have that. Very few other places would have a meter parking. Other places would have a meter parking, but some places you're not allowed to park. Some places you're not allowed to park on some streets. Um, then there was a time when I went to Canada in the beginning. There was a time when I did a little bit of courier service. I did little bit of courier service. Uh, we like got paid every 2 weeks, but the first time when you start with them, you have to complete 2 weeks, and then the third week you get the payment for the previous 2 weeks. But then after that, you always keep getting the payments, So it was like payments every 2 weeks. I worked there for 2 weeks, and you had to give them 1 week's notice if you want to leave. So I worked there for 2 weeks, and then I worked for a third week. And when I worked for the third week, then I came to know what I earned for the first 2 weeks. And believe me, it's my car, it's my gas, it's my insurance, it's my wear and tear and maintenance on my car. So don't even count all that. Don't even count all that. Only count gas. I ended up paying more for gas than what I earned. I cannot be doing charity, right? I should be earning much more than what I pay for gas, and that could be a little bit of profit. But to end up earning less than what I'm even paying for gas, forget about maintenance and insurance and all. So I gave it up. After when I got my salary itself and I looked at it, because I used to keep an account how much I'm paying for the gas when I'm going. Then I told them, sorry, goodbye, Tata. I'm leaving as of now, and you have my this 1 week that I worked for you. You have my salary, so you can take that salary. I'm stopping. But then the man was kind enough, like, he said, "It's okay, Winston, I understand, but what to do?" Sometime, I'm in Mississauga. I will drive into downtown Toronto. I will come back to Mississauga, and then again they will send me back to downtown Toronto. It is a waste of gas for me. For them, they are earning, but for me, it's a waste of gas. You plan my trip, right? You plan my trip so that, and then the scheduler used to tell us, take this route. And sometimes I used to say, hey, I can easily go here and come back. But no, they know the routes. So they used to tell us the routes. So it can be like en route. We are just going to different places and coming back. So we save on the time and gas and everything. So they will chalk out our route for us. So, like, my thing is that you give it. And if you want to send again something back to Toronto, send somebody else, like who has not yet been to Toronto, send it to them so they will benefit. But I don't benefit. For one letter, I will go all the way to downtown Toronto. I am not earning as much as that letter costs, right? I'm not earning as much as that, but I'm spending a lot more in gas and time. Traffic is there and time I'm spending. And then another thing is, I worked for 1 week and then I complained to them. I said, I'm double parking over there. And, what if I get a ticket? Who is going to pay the ticket? And then they said, oh, I'm so sorry. We forgot. Forgot? They give you a kind of a thing to, like you are with the courier service, so you place it in front, in your dashboard inside the car, you place it in front. So if a cop is coming, then he knows you're courier, because as courier you are just going to deliver and come, so the double parking is okay. So I said, you're lucky. For 1 week I did not get a parking ticket, but I was always nervous about it. I was so nervous. I'm so nervous about it, like, So then they gave me that thing to put on my dashboard, like, so I put it. So I said, okay, thank you. So I got that signboard, like Korea. I got the signboard. So so yeah, so that was good, like, But I had to ask them now, as a courier service, isn't it their duty when they are sending us? They know we are going downtown Toronto. And then one day they gave me a small envelope, all right, a small envelope, and it was really very far. It was really very far, like it was in another city, like, very far. I went all the way there. I did earn a very good amount for that. I did earn a very good amount, but if you take like into consideration my wear and tear to drive all the way to that place and come, not worth it. Not worth it. Just for one letter, not worth it. But they are making their money, right? They are making their money. So for them, there's no problem. So because of that, like that, and then when I saw, my 2 weeks paycheck, I had spent more on gas than what I earned. I said, no, I'm sorry. I'm leaving right now. So, yes, downtown Toronto parking is hell, it's really hell. And in a way, other places also you go, there is always a problem for parking. Always there is a problem for parking. You go on the weekend, you go in the evenings to a mall, the parking spaces are all used up, all used up. You sometimes have to keep circling and circling, and by the time you are circling, somebody else comes and they've already got the parking, like, so because like it's kind of one way you come in and one way you go out, and you would come back again from the other side. So by the time you see somebody coming out and you try to zip across and come back again, somebody else has come and already parked. So, yeah, parking is a problem, I think, in many places all over the world. I think maybe parking is a real problem. Okay. Steven says he rarely goes anywhere that doesn't have free parking. Okay. So that way it's nice if you go to a mall or you go to some supermarket, let's say you go to Walmart or something like that, and then so there is ample parking, right? Usually there is ample parking at Walmart or some big stores like that, superstores and all. So usually there's lots of parking for things like that. When I went to Canada, I did this courier work. Then I gave it up. Then I did also a sales job that was for water purifiers. Water purifiers. We went for the training and we went for all that. And then it so happened that both my son and myself went for that. But we had to use separate cars because they send us to different places. So they sent us there. And the first house when I went, as I rang on the doorbell, the lady came out and said, I said, no, I'm from JN Marshall. I'm from JN Marshall. Oh, yes, 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 very good and all that. So where is my hamper basket? And big smile on her face and all. And I look shocked. Hamper basket? I said, I'm sorry, ma'am. I do not have any hamper basket. No, but JN Marshall said that somebody will come to give a demo and they will have a hamper basket for us. And I said, I'm sorry, I have not been given any hamper basket. Bang, the door shut in your face, Another, then when I go to another place, then uh, they tell me to come in, and then I'm setting up my things and I start the experiment, and they are listening to how I'm explaining and all. And then, they say, by the way, do you have the gift vouchers for us? And I said, who told you you will get gift vouchers? No, J.N. Marshall said that somebody will come for the demo and they will give us gift vouchers. Then I realized, oh, this is a gimmick. I called my son. I said, how are you doing? He said, Dad, I'm having such a problem. They are saying that they are asking for some freebies. And J.N. Marshall has not given us any freebies. So we went to a couple of houses. Then we come back to return the equipment, right? So I came back. I waited for my son. We went to the person who was in charge, the manager. We said, "Thank you very much. Here's the kit. From tomorrow, we are not coming back." Why? What happened? What is this? Y'all are lying to the people just to get a foot in the door. Y'all are lying to the people. He said, "What to do? We need a foot in the door." I said, "You don't understand. If you are offering them some freebie, you have to pay them the freebie. Otherwise, they are not interested." I said, I've had the door slammed in my face. I've had my experiment stopped halfway through. I said, I've had that and kind of been thrown out like. So I said, I am not come for a job to be treated like this. I said, I'm sorry. You can hire other people. And my son also said, goodbye, Tata, and off. We did not go back. We gave them the kit, and that's the end. Then later on, I was lucky. I got a call from Walmart, but it was in another place. I was staying in Mississauga, and that was in Oakville. So I had to drive to work. So the call came little earlier, went there, did the training and everything, and then for a cashier's job. So did the training. I never knew anything about that. So did the training, had the cashier job, and Christmas time we had good hours. Then came New Year's. After New Year's, the hours started dwindling. Then there were times when I was going once or twice a week, driving all the way to Oakville, only for 2 hours or 3 hour shifts. I said, this is nonsense. What pay packet am I going to take every 2 weeks they are paying? What pay packet will I take home every 2 weeks if I'm driving so far, wasting so much of gas and time, and then getting paid only for 2 hours or 3 hours on those 2 days in the week? I'll not be ending up with much. And in those days, it was $11 an hour before taxes. Thankfully, later on, I managed to get a job in Carrier Canada, and that was good salary. By the time I was finishing 4.5 years, I worked there. I was getting $24 an hour before taxes. $24 an hour, so that was good. But I started there on $14 an hour. So it was better than what I was getting at Walmart. And there I had my full 40 hours per week, 5 days a week, 5 days a week shift. You work from 9 to 5, 8 to 5. They did not count the 1 hour lunch break. But I know every two, it initially it was every 2 weeks. No, every week they were paying. When you became permanent, then every 2 weeks, fortnightly, you get your salary. But when you're temporary, you get your salary every week. So I know every week I'm taking home 40 hours of week, 40 hours of work. I'm taking that paycheck home. So I know. In Walmart, I did not know. After my 2 weeks, what I will take, I just did not know. Very few hours. So I took the risk. I gave up my Walmart job. I joined that company. It was only temporary, but I proved myself and then I became permanent in that company. So by the time I finished with Carrier Canada, I was drawing $24 an hour before taxes. But that was a good salary. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you here, Alex. You must be delighted to be in Pangasinan. Pita said you were on live stream a little earlier. I did not know. I came from out and I just about had time to get onto my live stream. I had to just wash up the dishes from last night, wash up the dishes and wash the bowls and feed the cats because normally they get a kind of a meat and I'm supposed to give it to them around 5 or 6 o'clock. But because I'm coming on my channel, I fed them at about 4:30. They relish that meat. Oh my God, they relish that meat. So thanks, Alex, for being over here. We had a lovely time in the morning. And ER and Pita were on with me for a long, long time. Pita was there from beginning to end. ER came halfway through or so, and then ER also was there. And what a lovely interaction we had. Very nice interaction. And you can see the replay of the video. It is about holiday destination. So Alex, would you like to share something about parking, the difference in parking, like in Manila where you are, and Manila is such a crowded city and being the capital. So tell us something about the parking there. Like in my thumbnail, you see there is a particular way of parking. I have a video of that in Japan. That is, I have a video. So tell us something about parking. What is the kind of parking that you have over there? Yes, Steven, you're right. In stores and all that, like Walmarts and I don't know. In US they have another very famous one. I forget now, but yes, they have lots of parking. Very big open space parking they have. In Just to sidetrack, like when I was working in Oakville, Walmart Oakville, one day Canada started printing those plastic notes, and they started with the $100 bills, the plastic notes. And one day there was a lady who passed by my counter. She had bought a lot of stuff and she gave me the notes. And we were aware that these new notes are sticking to each other. We are aware of that. The notes are sticking to each other. So very carefully we used to count it, so I was really, like we have the sponge, right? We have the sponge to wet our fingers, right? So with the sponge, I was wetting my fingers and I was counting. And believe me or not, she gave me $600 extra because she must have just counted that way and given, and they are sticking to each other. She gave me $600 extra. So I counted it a second time and then I said, "Ma'am, I'm just counting your money." She said, "Have I shortchanged you?" And I said, "No, I'm just counting in front of you. This is what you gave me." And so I started counting whatever it is and whatever was the amount. And I said, "See, ma'am, this is the amount you have to pay me. And I still have some dollars." And I started counting it one by one. And I said, "See, ma'am, you gave me $600 extra." She's saying, "Wow, you are so honest. You could have easily pocketed it. And I appreciate it so much and all." I said, it's okay, ma'am. This is my duty. I'm supposed to do that. We are here to help customers. It's our customer service that we can do. And what will I do with the 600? Ill-got gains will go in some way in sickness or something or the other. Ill-got gains will always go like that. So it is better to be honest. So here, ma'am, here is your 600 extra. I don't know whether she went and told the supervisor or anything like that, but I did my duty like. And there was another time, sometime the cashiers, like when you are a little free, there's nobody passing through, you're required to go and clean the table on which they keep the moving table in which they keep their items and all. So go and just clean it, because there might be some items where, like, cold storage items, so the water comes out onto the belt. So just clean it, let the belt run, clean it, make sure it's dry and things like that. Then tidy up, as you are entering the cashier, this the small area, all last minute candies and all sorts of things are displayed, so people will pick up and few packets of chips and all that. So check and see anything running out of stock, then you can go and bring the stock. You can't leave it at that time till you are replaced. When you're replaced, then go bring it, stock it up, and then go for your break, so we are supposed to do all that. So as I was walking to do that, I saw on the floor a ring. Okay. And it seemed to be like a diamond ring, so I found a diamond ring. And then I went to my supervisor and I gave it to my CSM. I gave it to my supervisor and I said that in my caching zone, I found this on the floor. I said, so I do not know who it belongs to, but I just saw it over there, so I gave it to her. The next day, an employee from Walmart, only an employee for Walmart, came into the dining area where we used to go to have our food or relax and things like that. So she came in there and she kept on asking, "Who is Winston? Who is Winston? Is Winston here?" Because she had inquired and they said, "Oh, he's on his break, so you might find him there." So, is Winston here? And then I raised my hand and I said, "Yes, I am Winston. What happened?" And then she quickly came running, gave me a big hug, like, little tiny thing she was, but gave me a big hug, like, and all that. And she said, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You don't know how worried I was." I said, "Thank you about what? What happened? What did I do?" And she said, "No, you found that ring, that diamond ring. That is my engagement ring. And that has a very big sentimental value for me." She said, "It's my engagement ring. And I lost it. I did not even know where I lost it. And then the CSM, said that this ring was turned in. So asked employees, to describe anything, was it theirs and all. So it belonged to her. So she really kept thanking me profusely so much. She said, that. So those two examples I had when I was in Walmart. And even when I was vice principal of American International School, they have like things like, lottery tickets, like, and for some functions, collecting for the handicapped children or any other kind of function like that, the government organized, all right, so they collect and all that. So when I was there, and the first time they were having a big thing about this, um, so my principal called me and said, "Winston, I'm going to keep you in charge of this. If you don't mind, do this, and you keep a note of everything." So yes. So when I give the booklets to the teachers, I take a signature. I literally see the booklets, flip through, see that all the tickets are intact, number 1 to 100, number 1 to 10, whatever it is. I see everything is okay. Then give it to them, make a record. Then when they return, some of them return a half a booklet, some of them return full booklet, sold. Some of them return the full booklet, nothing sold. I had to make a note of that and take their signatures again. Then I had to keep a record, book number, and I love Excel spreadsheet. I love to do everything on Excel. Till today, I have everything on Excel. I firmly believe that. So I had everything well organized. So I worked there for about 7 8 years. And every year, whatever circular I sent, whatever report there was, each of the year, by month wise, by date wise, it was all recorded over there, very neatly organized. So I like that. So I used to do that. So I kept so much of a record and all. And in the end, when the time came to submit the money to the government, I gave them the money, and the representative that came, I said, okay, here's the money. These are some booklets. Some are half sold, some are full sold, some are not sold. So here is my Excel record. I can take a printout for you if you want, and you can go through it and you can check and double check. He said, no, 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 don't worry about checking. You just tell me how much money you collected, give me the money, and let all this be. Don't worry about this. Huh? I was shocked. I was surprised. So I guess they leave it to the honesty of the people, And then I told my principal, I was shocked, how come they do this? And my principal said, yes, that is why I gave it to you, because I know you will be honest and you will do it honestly, So he said, I know the other people who were doing it before you came here. I know they must have been putting money in their pocket, But I did not tell you that this is the system. I just wanted to see, test your. There's nothing to test me, I said. This is my nature. But he had already tested me from before, in the sense, he told me, you will make purchases for the school, for the stationery, and all those kind of things. I mentioned in my previous live stream about the details for that. So he gave me that to do. He said, no, you will take it. So he gave me a lot of extra response. I was vice principal. I had enough to see on my plate, but he gave me all these other useless things to do, which other people can do it. You don't have a vice principal checking on all that. But it's okay, I took it within my stride, and I was happy later on that yes, he appreciates that I'm an honest person, and he gave it to me to do. So you know so after that, I know now what is the system, but still, whenever there was any collection or anything, I would always be honest. What to I always believe ill-gotten gains will go in some way or the other, and you might have to pay more than what you make money like this. No. So yeah, good experiences there. So, Alex, anything about parking? You have arrived home, means you arrived home in Manila, or you have arrived home back in Pangasinan home? Because your second message says here in Pangasinan, and your message before that just arrived home. And Pita said you had a live stream going on in Pangasinan before, just earlier. Is there anyone active on my live stream? Pita, you must be having dinner, or you finished dinner. Because when I see there are two, but when I look into the names, I don't see anybody. It only shows me under participants, but I don't see anyone else. And but in this figure over here, it shows two. It shows two people and 5 likes. So just another shout out. Please remember Stephen Bennett and Martha Bennett. Remember Martha in your prayers, especially. And also, please remember Rusty. Rusty is not on my channel. He's on Rosemary's channel, but he is a very good man, and he has not been keeping well. So I've not interacted on Rosemary's live stream, recently, because it's been very busy for me. So when I get a chance, I will do that. So he said he's on the road to recovery, but he was sick for a long time. No, he did not go to work also, I think. So please just keep remember Rusty and Martha and Stephen Bennett in your prayers. All right. If there's nobody If there's nobody on my chat, then I will log off. I'm just typing out a thank you note. So if there's nobody else, then I will log off. So thank you everyone who was here and who passed by. I really appreciate the time you spend to be on my live stream to support my channel. You are all my angels helping me. Love and blessings to you and family. It's gone little over the characters. What can I cut short? I'll put a symbol of and. That's very good. Oh no, everything got deleted. Oh, I'll have to type that again. Thank you to all who were on my live stream, and let's put the symbol and who passed by. I appreciate you all supporting my channel. Please do share with friends. Love and bless you and your families. So it looks like I typed a less thank you note than before. I've still got many characters free. I don't know. I should have just checked carefully before doing that. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. And let me pin the thank you note. So whoever reads later on, whoever watches the replay, they will have my thank you note already there. And yes, so take care, all of you. Love you all and bless all of you. All right. Thank you.